What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Nice to have you guys in here today. Just wanted to go through uh the game, take any questions. Have our little post game interview, recap. We only do this for a home game. For anybody who's new to the league, welcome. We only do this for home games. I have to come out here and talk to you guys about the game and how I feel about what's going on in the team, the league, and stuff like that. So I answer all you guys' questions. So let's get started. Big loss today. It wasn't. I don't want to say. I kind of don't want to say it wasn't that big. Due to the fact that it's only week one. Um, and we played a very very tough game today. You know, it wasn't really that tough. Let me just change that. It was tough, but it wasn't really that tough to the point where you know we could not came out here with a win. There's just things that didn't make sense. We made some plays on our end that didn't make sense defensive wise. Which a lot of things on defense might change after today. A lot of things on offense is going to change after today. Um, and it's something that you know it's something that we're working on. Uh, week one, you wanna sit there and say, hey, home opener, week one. Guess what, guys? We came out for a win. I can't say that today. I want to say that, but I can't say that today. We actually came out of week one, in our home opener with a loss, and there's something that the team, um, they didn't really they're not happy about. They're upset about. It's something that they've been fighting towards getting that win, home opener since last season, and the team is like that. We're they don't want to take it back to next season. Not back to next season. They don't want to take it back to last season where it was just loss after losses, and it's hanging over our heads. A few weeks ago, I said that this season might be my last season. It's still up in the air. Uh, I'm not talking about it anymore, but that's how things are in the office. That's how things are right now. This is everybody's kind of last season, or might be their last season here. And with that being said about me, I want to take this team far, and I want to take it to where I know that this team can go. We got a good squad. We had a lot of tackles and a lot of yardage that was being pushed back on defense. A lot of yards that was lost on their side of the ball due to our defense, which was actually really good. I'm liking our rushing attacks. Our I'm liking our more run commit um, kind of feel we have with with our defense. I'm liking that. But the thing is, we need to change the gear. There's a lot of plays that were just misread, or guys were just not there to either swat the ball out the air or just protect the deep back. There's times where there's actually a couple of times where a guy is just sitting back there. Sorry, guys. There's times where a guy is sitting back there, just sit back there, and he's not doing anything. Would cause us a couple of touchdowns here and there. Which lost a lot of focus on our defense because I had to go and change. We had to go and change the kind of dynamic we were going with when we were on defense, and it's kind of hard It's kind of hard, and we practice all different dynamics in practice. But we got guys that are coming off of the podium, um, and they're coming week one and into the regular season. Some of these guys that were from the draft aren't here, and they see that the rookies see it. They get scared, and they're doing their best to stay on the team. And right now, everybody on this team actually played okay. This wasn't really it wasn't really super bad to a point where I wanted to throw just my hat and the clipboard, and I wanted to throw the controller so much. This is actually kind of okay. There's just a lot of things that we have to change. There's a lot of things that we have to work on. And again, this is only the start of the season. It's not really bad. It's not really not really bad. We can fix it. There's a lot of things we can fix. I'm happy with with the team. I'm happy with the team that we have right now. I'm happy with our running backs. I'm happy with our wide receiver core. I'm happy with our offense all around. I'm happy with our defense. We finally got the defense that we kind of need, but we need to work on protecting our zones. We need to work on our more passing defense, and we already got our rushing defense good and out of the way. I'm liking how our guys up front are pushing back the ball. Um, I'm liking it. This is something that I wanted last season, didn't have. Um, Something I wanted the season before, kind of had, but didn't really work. And it's something that we're working on and trying to fix as we go. Um, it's something that we need to build on, something that we need to work towards. We're going to be working towards it more and more as the weeks progress, and that's how we're going to do it. 52-27. You look at that, you'd be like, wow, that's a bad game right there. It was, but at the same time, if you actually look at the performance on the field, um, it was okay. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the best. It was okay, and it's something that we can work with. You know, it's only week one, and it is totally fine. I want I want to also give a shout out, well, credit to their team. They played a better game than us today. Um, there was a time where, before the second or third quarter, well, actually before the third quarter, there was a time where I thought the game might have been tied. But after a few mistakes here and there, and plays that weren't really good on my end, um, you know, I kind of saw and knew the outcome. And defense, there's a lot of things on defense that need to be fixed with me and the deep backs. But other than that, I really like how things actually worked out today. Um, it shows that we're progressing through this and processing through this, I should say. It seems like how it just shows how much we're progressing through this, and we're learning, and we're trying to get the right guys in the right positions to play those positions well, and to actually make some plays out there. Last season there was nobody in the D backs who really made a play, and the guys who did, it was already too late in the season to where we couldn't come back. We're not having that this season. Yeah, this is week one, but don't sit around and think that this is something that this is going to happen on the regular basis. It's not. And I say that, and I'm going to jinx myself, but we need that. We need that focus. We need that grit. I told the guys a few minutes ago, we need that focus to push us going on to continue the season. I don't care. I'm not going to listen to white noise. I'm not going to listen to the craziness that's going on right now. I'm not. You know, yeah, this might be my last season, but I'm not gonna dread on that or focus on that right now. I'm thinking about uh playing in some games, and getting to a playoff spot, and that's what the guys are talking. They feel like this is the season, that this is the year. So let's do it. I told them let's do it. They're rocking it. They're trying to get forward. Today they showed that they can be worth the weight, and they can show that they can show up on the right times. So we just need to fix some mistakes. You know, we played a good we played a bit of good football today, but we need to fix some mistakes to push us even further, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to fix those mistakes. I don't know why my controller is cut off like that, but I'll take any questions now, guys. I'll sit in here for a bit, take some questions, and then we'll exit out here today. Take any questions about how I feel about how about how I feel about my season, league trades, draft picks. I you know didn't really get a chance to really talk to you guys during the draft. It's fine. Didn't really get a chance to talk to you guys about our trades. Didn't really get a chance to post anything, but I'll answer any questions now about where how I felt about the trades and the draft, and really just how I feel about the season overall. If you guys want to ask, or some random complete question, I'll take it. All right, so wait a few more minutes, see if I get any questions, and then I gotta say one thing. The Bucks QB this season, man. I can't. You tell me that's a rookie quarterback doing stuff like that? Wow. I think the Bucks got out good during the draft because that was just he slipped past one of my defensive guys. They had grabbed one and was able to actually get off of one. I gotta give that guy credit. I gotta give that guy credit. If you guys didn't see that, I will look at that play very closely because he got off good there. My guys up front, they're not puny little guys too. They're like big guys. So to see just to see that tackle just get like broken like that by a rookie quarterback, that's I can see why he's a starter. I can see exactly why he's a starter. All right, I'll wait a couple more minutes. Just get any questions in. If you guys don't have any questions, no questions. All right. Well, just want to just recap what happened. We had a good game. We had an okay game today. It wasn't a good one because we got lost, week one. And I want to give the credit out and the shout out to Bucks for that, for playing a good game, and just 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 how just playing with them, it was a good one. And then you know then the rest of the season we're going to come back and we're going to push harder. I'm going to say that. Before I leave, I'm going to say we're going to push harder than we are pushed before this season. Um, we pushed, but this team, I have a good feeling about it. The players have a good feeling about it. Golf has a good feeling about some plays here and there. But everyone in the locker room has a good feeling about this team, and I feel like that we could take this team somewhere if we just make the right plays, the right calls, and we just pick the right moments to actually do something. So, with that being said, guys, thank you guys for having me. I'll see you guys in a few weeks, or next week maybe. I think actually I think next week is a home game. Yep, it's a home game. So we'll see you guys next week.